No, I don't want to record, just... Welcome everyone. Welcome to the full moon for the month of December. It's our full moon before the Christmas holiday season. We do have someone here that's going to help us with the questions, so if you have a question you want to ask of the masters, just type it into the chat, and Brahman, who's kindly offered to read the questions, will read them out. So if you want to ask a question, you can do that. So, full moon, time of Gemini. We've just been talking about how we're all feeling at the moment. I don't know about you, but for me, I've sort of felt like I'm really not quite present here today. Another friend who's with us in this room today said that she felt like she was integrating something. I think we're all integrating something at the moment. So just allowing yourselves to have the time to integrate, allowing yourselves to sit with it, whatever it is for you that's happening right now, whatever you're experiencing, and just allowing that to happen. Gemini full moon, of course, lots of things happening with the mind, but every full moon I always ask the masters to give me 3 cards of guidance, and from an Ascended Master deck actually, and I got 3 cards today that were really interesting, and I'm going to share them with you. I think it's very important for this time of year. The first card I got was Father, Husband, Brother, Son. Father, Husband, Brother, Son. And then the second card I got was Mother, Wife, Sister, Daughter. Mother, Wife, Sister, Daughter. And really, the message that is with these cards is very much, one is from Osiris and one is from Lady Nada, is very much about bringing balance to the feminine and masculine, the feminine and masculine within your being, and the feminine and masculine in your life. So perhaps there's an important male or female in your life that you would take a moment to honor today, whether that be your mother, your wife, your sister, your daughter, partner, girlfriend, whatever it might be, or your father, your husband, your partner, your brother, or your son, whether it be a male person you would like to honor and acknowledge today. So you might like to think about those people, masculine and feminine in your life, as well as honoring the masculine and feminine within you, and coming into that energy of receiving from your divine spirit and sharing that gift of light, that gift of love with them in some way. And if for any reason there's anger or blame or guilt or anything like that, it is time to let go. It's time to forgive. It's time to release old judgments and simply honor and acknowledge whoever or that energy is in your life, both in yourself and in your immediate circle of people around you, souls that you connect with. So I feel it's a very pertinent thing. And then I have to share with you something interesting that happened. Today I got an email from, and it's related to this as well. Today I got an email from a beautiful student of mine who lives in France, or Switzerland actually, and I have watched this man over the last 5 years, maybe 6 years, go from this very strong mind, struggling to comprehend the consciousness of spirit, to someone who's learnt to surrender and let go, who's really walking his path, walking his truth. And it's been such a delight to watch this man walk this path and really open up to his truth. And he sent me an email today because we were talking. He's in a group a group of students, and I was meeting with them the other day, and he was talking about his next project, and he said he's going to live in Assisi, and I said, oh, what's the connection with Assisi? And he has a big connection with St. Francis of Assisi, who of course was a past life of Saint Germain, and he's looking at manifesting a project in Assisi. He's been guided to go there to manifest a project, and he sent me the prayer of St. Francis of Assisi, which of course I felt very guided to work with today, and I will read that for you in a moment. Many of you will remember that prayer, but we're going to work with it. And it brought me back to maybe 25 years ago when I studied pranic healing for 5 years with Master Choi Kok Sui, and one of the most important things he ever did was to work with this prayer and to help us center and align our light. Simple, very simple, but very beautiful. And it really helped us to understand the power and the importance of receiving divine light and then sharing and giving that divine light to others. And really filling ourselves with divine light so that we can then share that divine light. And it was part of his teaching that he offered, and it was something I learnt very early on. And so my students sent me that prayer today, and I must admit I have not worked with that prayer for quite some time. And I thought, oh, let's work with it today. And then of course the third card that I pulled from the deck today, only about an hour ago, was the card of St. Francis of Assisi. So I just love that. And, you know, of course, there he is. And, of course, the card says, follow your heart. Follow your heart. So we're working with the masculine and feminine consciousness of our being, and the masculine and feminine consciousness of all those around us and those in our life, and honouring and acknowledging those beings, and breathing in our divine light and sharing that divine light with both our own masculine and feminine, but with those around us that are very close and more important to us as well. And so this card was about follow your heart. Now, it doesn't say follow your emotions. It doesn't say follow your intuition. What it's asking you to do is to follow your heart. Now, your heart is the portal, the gateway, the doorway to your consciousness, to your higher consciousness. So it's saying follow the guidance of your higher consciousness. Follow the guidance of your divine spirit. Not the guidance of your mind, not the guidance of your ego, but not the guidance of your emotions or your feelings, but the guidance that comes from the deep wisdom within you that sits in the higher frequency of your being. And to follow that guidance, follow that heart portal to whatever you do. And I think that's such beautiful guidance to receive for this last full moon of the year. And I just wanted to share that with you. It was great, you know, I was really thrilled to get that card that came up. You know, just, there you go. So, thank you to Sebastian that brought me the consciousness of St. Francis of Assisi. Of course, Saint Germain, for me, was the very first master that ever came to me and came to be channeled through me. So, of course, it holds a great resonance for me. So, I wasn't surprised. But I must admit, it's the first time I've ever pulled that card from the pack. So, yeah. So, when you're working with your own masculine and feminine, open that doorway in your heart. Open that doorway to your higher consciousness. Open that doorway to your divine spirit and be guided by your divine spirit. Because if you're guided by your divine spirit, then you will always meet your potential. You will always have grace in your life. It's the key. It's the key for everything. Okay. So I'm going to ask you all just to close your eyes and let us go into meditation. And no, I'm not playing the bowls tonight. Not playing the bowls today. We're just going to go in and we're going to sit. I might just bring a little energy into it, but not getting guided to play the bowls. So just breathing in deeply with your eyes closed. And let's bring some divine light in to all our chakras. Let's activate our chakras with divine light from Source. And so I'm going to ask you to bring your focus just above your head to the chakra that opens the gateway to your soul, the Solstar chakra. And let us call now and ask for divine light to fill our Solstar chakra. Let us call for divine light to fill our Solstar chakra. And let us choose to breathe in that divine light. And just seeing it flowing through your Solstar chakra in any way that you choose to see it flow. Just breathing in and receiving. This is a time for each one of us to allow ourselves to receive. Just allow yourself to receive using your breath. Let the divine gift its light and love to you. And with your out breath, just send that divine light out all around you into your auric field. Just beginning to expand that auric field with your divine love. And then bring your focus down to the crown chakra on top of your head. And let us breathe in divine light, divine love into the crown chakra. Choosing to open to receive from divine source. And just letting that beautiful light fill the crown chakra. With your out breath, let us share that divine light out all around us. All around us. Let us bring our focus now down to the third eye chakra. And let us call to divine source to fill our third eye with divine light and divine love. The masculine and feminine energies of source consciousness. And let us bring with our breath that divine light and divine love into our third eye. And with our out breath, let us send that divine light and divine love all around us, expanding our auric field, filling it with divine light, divine love. And breathing deeply now, let us all breathe and drop down into the throat chakra. Breathing in divine light and divine love from source. Calling for it, breathing it in, allowing it to expand and fill your throat chakra. With the out breath, sending that divine light, that divine love out all around you. Expanding your auric field. And dropping down, let us drop down to our heart chakra. To this powerful place within our being that connects us to all that we are. And with our in-breath, let us receive now divine light, divine love into our heart chakra, portal of our divine consciousness. And with your out breath, sending that divine light, divine love out all around you. All around you, into your auric field. Expanding the auric field. And let us drop now, drop deeply down into the solar plexus. And as you sit in your solar plexus, let us call to divine light, divine love from Source to fill the solar plexus. Breathing it in, breathing it into the solar plexus. And with your out breath, sending that divine light, divine love out all around you. Into your auric field, expanding the auric field. Keeping your focus, keeping your breath, allowing yourself to receive deeply, profoundly from Source. Letting yourself be filled. Be the chalice. Let yourself be filled. The more you are filled, the more you have to give. And as you breathe deeply, dropping deeply now down into the hara, governs your physical body. Breathing divine light, divine love into your hara. Allowing yourself to receive divine light and love from Source. Allowing ourselves to be filled. And then with the out breath, sending that divine light and divine love out all around us into our auric field. As you breathe deeply, let us bring our breath and our focus down to the Sacral Chakra. And let us feel the Sacral Chakra. Let us open deeply to receive in the Sacral Chakra. Divine light, divine love from Source. Just allow it to fill you. Let go. No need to control it. Just let it fill you. Breathe it in on the breath. And then with your out breath, share it out into your auric field. Sharing that divine light, divine love into your auric field all around you. Becoming the chalice of divine light, divine love. Let us, excuse me. Let us drop now deeply into our base chakra. calling to Divine Source, calling to Divine Source, and opening our base chakra to receive Divine Light, Divine Love, letting it fill your base chakra. Divine Light, Divine Love. And with your out breath, share that divine light, divine love out all around you, into your field. Let us drop now to the link chakra between our knees. The link chakra between our knees. Opening this gateway for our light to manifest and anchor on the earth. And calling now to Source and asking for divine light and love to fill this chakra. Breathing it in deeply. And with the out breath, sharing this divine light and love out all around you, out into your field, expanding the field, expanding your light and love, the masculine and feminine consciousness of Divine Source. And deeply now, let us drop to beneath our feet. Let us call again to Source and ask for the Earth Star Chakra beneath our feet to be filled now with divine light and divine love. Let us breathe it in, deeply, profoundly, and receive. Open yourself to receive. And then with your out breath, begin to share, begin to give, sending that divine light, divine love out all around you. Let us anchor in our being, present in our being. And as we do, let us anchor and ground into the heart of Mother Earth, dropping into her crystalline heart, calling for divine light and divine love from Source to fill our Earth Heart Chakra, held in the heart of Mother Earth. And as we breathe in, let us anchor ourselves and be held by Mother Earth, letting go all resistance, simply allowing ourselves to be present in the heart of Mother Earth. Honoring our light and our love. And as we breathe out, let us share our light and love with Mother Earth, giving thanks to her for all that she gives to us in each moment, for her love, for her nourishment, for her guidance, for her teaching, for all that she gives to us in every moment. As we honor her and bless her. Let us honor and bless the guardians of the land, wherever we are sitting, the ancient guardians of the land. Let us give thanks to them and bless them. And as we breathe deeply now, coming back into your heart chakra, and just allowing your consciousness to sit in your heart chakra. Call again to Divine Source and ask for light and love to fill your heart chakra with every breath that you take. And choose to breathe it in. Choose to expand your heart chakra. And see the pillar of divine light and love that you are, standing on the earth. And as you breathe, I'm going to read this prayer. Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. Where there is hatred, let me show love. And as you breathe in divine love, with your out-breath, send that divine love out to all beings on the earth. Where there is hatred, let me show love. And breathing in divine love and divine light into your heart chakra. And where there is injury, pardon. Breathe out pardon and forgiveness to all those who are suffering at this time. And once more, breathe in divine light and divine love into your heart chakra. And where there is doubt, faith. And with your out-breath, sending out faith now. Sending out divine faith to all beings on the earth who are in doubt, who have forgotten their faith in the great spirit of the divine. And breathe out faith to all those beings who are sitting in doubt. And then breathing in again deeply, divine light, divine love and source. Where there is despair, hope, let me sow hope. And with your out-breath, send out hope to all those on the planet at this time who are in despair, who are sad, who are in grief. Let us send them hope. And then breathing in again, divine light, divine love and source, filling your heart chakra, expanding your heart. Where there is darkness, let me sow light. And with your next out-breath, send light to all those who are lost in the darkness. all those who have forgotten the light that they are. Let us send them light. Let us send them light. And as you breathe in again, breathing in, calling for divine light, divine love to fill your heart, to fill your heart portal, to fill your consciousness, allowing it to expand. With your out breath, where there is sadness, let me sow joy. So let us send joy with our out breath out to all beings on the earth who are sad right now, who have forgotten to be happy, who have forgotten their joy, their innocence, their magic. Let us send them joy from our heart. And let us honor all beings on the planet at this time who have forgotten their divine truth. For where there are beings in forgetfulness, forgetting their divine truth, let us breathe in divine light and love, and send them divine truth. All those who have forgotten who they are, let us remind them with our love and with our light. As we breathe in the love and light and receive it from Source, with our in-breath, let us share it with our out-breath. Choosing now to receive deeply, profoundly from the heart of Source, so that you may express the heart of Source on this planet to all beings. Fill yourself with this divine light and love. Be the chalice, and then share it with all beings. Beloved hearts, we are the Lord Kuthumi that steps now to you this day. And we come to honor you, each and every one. We come to you to speak of the mastery of the human soul upon the earth. This mastery is a mastery of love. But to love, beloved one, is to remember that which you are, is to remember the eternal spirit of your being, and to allow this eternal spirit of your being to be expressed through you. It is to remember, dear ones, that you are the vehicle, the chalice, for this eternal being. And as you open to this truth within you, to allow this eternal being, this eternal spirit of you to be manifested, to be expressed upon the earth. And so we said to you, beloved hearts, this calls for you to surrender, to let go, but to surrender to yourself, to surrender to your divine self, to let go the ego mind that is so strong, that creates its own truth, its own plan, in its limitation. And instead choose, beloved hearts, to surrender to the eternal Spirit of you. Beloved one, this eternal Spirit knows no separation, creates no separation. It has no need of duality. It has no need of one or the other, right or wrong, black or white, for it knows what it is. It seeks not to be confirmed by right or wrong, for it knows already that which it is. Its consciousness rises above the petty stories of humanity that traps you, beloved hearts, in such limitation on your planet. The eternal Spirit of your being is willing to release the karmic bonds that are held by you, that limit you, that cause your forgetfulness, that cause your resistance to surrender. So we call to you, beloved hearts, to surrender to your eternal Spirit. Allow the presence of Source Light to flow through you. And to do this, beloved heart, is so simple. For all it requires is a choice from you. A choice to make in each moment, from one to the next. To choose, to allow the eternal Spirit of your being to flow through you and be present. For you do not need to create love from your mind, nor from your emotions, for this is not what love is. This is a creation of the ego, beloved one. And wherever there is attachment and expectation, there is no love. There is simply attachment and expectation. When there is love, beloved one, there is no separation, there is no judgment, there is no attachment, there is no expectation. There is unification, oneness of the Spirit, honoring all beings, beloved one. The love that we speak of is not limited to another being. It is to embrace all beings. And this begins with you, beloved one. It begins with the embrace of all that you are. So we ask you this day, as you sit in your heart, to come into love of self, to breathe divine light and love into your hearts, and to send this divine light and love out to all parts of you. Let us send it out, beloved one, to all parts of you that hold anger, frustration, impatience. Let us send it out to all parts of you. Breathe in deeply this divine light and love. Breathe it in, and then with your out breath, beloved one, Send it out to all parts that hold anger, frustration, impatience. And breathe deeply and breathe deeply with that. Honoring these parts of you, blessing these parts of you with love, with total acceptance of that which you are. And then, dear ones, we say to you, let us breathe again divine light and divine love from the pure heart of Source into your heart chakra. And then with your out breath, let us honor and bless any part of you that is in sadness or grief, that has become lost in any way. Let us honor and bless this part of you. Let us love this part of you. And as you breathe again, dear ones, deeply into your heart chakra, let us honor and bless those parts of you that sit in fear. That hold much fear. And through that fear they sit in resistance, rejection, unable to embrace what comes to meet them in life. So let us honor them with our breath, sending divine light and love to them now. And as you do this, beloved hearts, many beings of light begin to come around you, in circle of light around you. And with every breath you breathe in, they breathe in with you. And with every breath you breathe out and share with a part of you. These beings of light, pure light, share their loving light with this part of you also. For they have come to support you on this experience of love, an experience of acceptance of self, of embrace of self, all the self that you are. And we said to you, beloved hearts, fear is such a powerful emotion that sits in our hearts and minds. It drives your choices, it drives your limitation, it drives your anger, it drives your judgment. But above all, beloved hearts, it drives your resistance. Whenever there is fear, there will always be reaction to what comes to meet you in life. Beloved hearts, for you wish to judge it or push it away, to resist it or reject it in some way through your fear. So, dear hearts, we said to you, breathe deeply. Acknowledge the parts of you that hold this fear, whatever it may be, even if you do not know what it is. Acknowledge these parts that hold fear, fear of life, fear of the earth, fear of failure, fear of success, fear, beloved one, fear of darkness, fear of light, fear, beloved one. Whatever it is that you are fearing, and honor this fear, beloved one. It comes from all trauma held deeply within you. And let us bless this. Let us honor it. Let us acknowledge it. And then deeply with your breath, send divine light and love to this fear, wherever it sits. And as you sit in your heart, look at your body. Where in your body does this fear sit, beloved one? And wherever it sits, breathe deeply. Receive from divine source and then share divine light and love, beloved ones, wherever this fear sits in your body. And bless it with divine light and love. Let go judgment. Let go resistance. Let go denial. Simply honor the fear, beloved hearts. For each one of you will hold this fear somewhere in your being. Bring love and light to it, beloved hearts. Honor it. Come into love of yourself. So we say to you, beloved heart, when you come into love of self, when you honor this love and light that sits within you, when you honor the light and you honor the shadows, then there is love of self. And when you may honor your shadows and your light, then you will honor the light and shadows of all beings. And this, beloved one, is love. This is divine love. So as you breathe deeply now, we come to each one of you. And we will begin to send our divine consciousness to you. For some of you it will feel as if we are touching the top of your head. For some it will be the back of your heart, opening so that you may receive. For some it will be the back of your neck, opening so that you may receive and release. For some the throat, beloved one, the throat, aligning the energy, the consciousness of the ego within you. For some we come to the bottom of your feet to assist you to be more present through our loving consciousness, to be more present on the earth. For some we will come and touch the base of your spine, holding our consciousness here, pure light. Let it flow up your spine now, beloved hearts, if this is the truth for you. It will begin to unravel all consciousness held in the spine. Let it flow all the way to the crown, beloved hearts. This may take a little time, many days. Be conscious of this. If there is discomfort in the spine, breathe deeply and send your divine light and love to this discomfort, so it does not become blocked through your resistance. Let it flow. And lastly, we will bring our consciousness to each heart chakra, to expand it a little, to open your gateway a little more, so that you may truly begin to honor that which you are. Let go your need for others to tell you or confirm you for who you are. They cannot do this, beloved hearts, no matter how much you wish them to. Simply breathe into your heart chakra and surrender to yourself. Surrender to the divine consciousness of you and allow it to be present in each moment, breathing it in, breathing it out. Receive, beloved hearts, and then share that which you receive with all. And then you will know love, beloved hearts. You will know love. This is the gift we have come to share with you. Breathe, beloved hearts, breathe, and allow it to flow through you on many levels of your being. It is the gift of love, divine love, that is held in the heart of each one of you. Receive, beloved hearts, receive, so that you may share this gift with all. Open your heart to yourself. Breathe, beloved hearts, breathe. Be that which you are. We honor you and we bless you this day. Namaste to you. We come, beloved ones, we come. We are the sanctuary of light that comes now to you, to bless you. We come to honor you this day, each one. We come to remind you, beloved hearts, of that which you are. To ask you to remember your truth, and let go your limitation. To connect with your divine plan, each one, and let go the illusion that your ego creates. To live from your center, beloved hearts, is the key. Not from your mind, but from your center. We say. Indeed, beloved hearts, this is the key for all humanity. And so we have come to answer questions that perhaps you have asked of us, and we are willing to support you in some way, we say. You may ask your question.
The first question is from Giovanna. Is there any guidance on how to meet and work with the feeling of overwhelm and depletion of energy that many of us feel at this time, please? Thank you and very much love.
Indeed, beloved heart, all that has been offered this day to you is in answer to this question, is it not? To come into your center, to remember the truth of your being, and to open to the love of self, for when you allow the eternal spirit of you to be present, then there is no overwhelm, for you are no longer sitting in the ego. In the mind of the ego there is always overwhelm, beloved ones. But in the heart of presence there is but oneness and peace. But it is for you to choose where you wish to sit. What we would suggest to you, the highest potential for you, is to come into the heart of your presence and be at peace. We thank you for this question.
Hello, Masters. Please can you tell me if I was that evil dictator in a past life? My name is Eleanor Joanne Clark from Grimsby, and Rhiannon used to channel for me but ignores me now, even though I was a good client. Please help, it's destroying my life.
We say to you, beloved heart, to destroy one's life is a choice that one makes. Nothing is destroying your life, beloved one, but you. Why are you allowing this to destroy your life? The fact that a being that you relied upon to confirm who you are no longer speaks to you, then we say to you, let them go. This is not important. It cannot destroy your life. Your life is the eternal self. How can this being destroy your life, beloved heart? They cannot. Indeed. And a story, beloved heart, a story of evil. Indeed, beloved one, this is not the story that you are living in this moment. If even it is the story of another moment of your existence, then forgive and let it go. Let go your attachment to this story. Why are you placing such importance to this story? It is but a story, beloved heart. Let it go. Come back into your center. Come back into yourself and honor yourself. Honor and love this part of you that was an evil dictator. Honor them, love them. Remind them of their divine truth, that they are light. Beloved heart, live not an old story that is past. Be present in this moment and come into your center, come into your truth. For at this time, you are living illusion, beloved one. And there is no need for this. For it is illusion that is destructive, and it is your mind that is creating it. Come into your center, be present. Come to love the self, all that you are, even that which you are judging as evil, beloved heart. For this is but your judgment. Indeed, honor and let go. We thank you for this question, beloved heart. We thank you.
Question from Pauline. For over a month or so, whilst in my dreams, I have been reviewing each of my past relationships over a number of nights. At first this didn't seem odd, but it has continued and I go through different experiences that actually happened. I feel it is clearing and releasing those times, karmic patterns, and perhaps a parallel universes. Would that be right?
It will be right, beloved one, if you wish it to be right. But we said to you, the mind. When you are sleeping, we'll create these reviews for you, for it is concerning you. This is unresolved energy that needing to be resolved for you. What is your attachment to this? What is it you have created that you feel has been left unresolved? What karma needs to be released, beloved heart? Then release it and let it go. For when your review is complete, simply release that which is causing you to be attached to these old experiences. And then let them go. We thank you, beloved heart. We thank you.
We have a question from Amanda who asks, will I ever meet Joe, or should I just forget about him and my life go on for me?
Dear one, we said to you, live not your life by that which someone has told you. Live not your life outside of you, for such a waste is this. You have come to this earth to experience the expansion of your soul. You have come to release old karma. You have come to evolve and grow. This is not evolving or growing, beloved one. This is sitting in attachment to something that has no meaning. Indeed, beloved one, let go your attachment and come back to truth. We thank you, beloved heart.
Now the last question is from Avinda. She asks, my metabolism has changed suddenly over the last year and losing weight is difficult, which is unusual for my body. Is there any spiritual reason I'm not aware of? Thanks.
We said to you, beloved heart, at times when there is integration energetically occurring, the metabolism will slow to allow this integration. Let go your judgment of this. We said to you, drink lots of water, for it assists in integration. But sit with this. Ask what it is you need to do to accomplish this integration, but let go your impatience for this. There is balance to be found within this, and the mastery you are being asked to embrace. Focus on this, beloved one, and the body will adjust itself. We thank you.
There are no more questions.
Indeed, beloved hearts. Then we give thanks to you, each one, for this opportunity to sit with you. We honor you and we bless you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to Bronwyn for answering, or not answering, for answering the questions, for asking the questions. Sorry, not quite back yet. Thank you all. Thank you for being with us this year. Have a wonderful holiday season, and hopefully we'll see you all again in the new year. Hi, Christoph. Lovely to see you. Hello, beautiful heart. Just having a look to see who else is here. See if I can see others. that I know. Giovanna's there. Oh, I'm going to see Giovanna very soon. And there's beautiful Josephine. Big hugs to you, Josephine. Love you very much. Merry Christmas. Big hugs to you. Guru Diva's there. Ah, it's lovely. I've got some beautiful beings here with me. Thank you all very much. Harmanjot, Halnal, Jamila. Oh, lovely. Judy. Hi, gorgeous hearts. There's Dee. Thank you, Dee, for your message. Thank you. And Pauline. Pauline was there. There you go. Who else was there? Oh, it's beautiful. Joy. Lots of love to you, Nancy. I think it's, I don't know if it's late or early for you guys. Not sure. Joël, merci d'être venu. Thank you all very, very much for being here. Many blessings to you. Lots of love. Lots of love. Blessings to you.